Welcome to The Heavy, where we discuss the heavier side of music, movies, and more. My name is Alan, aka The Natural. I'm here with Nibbles. Nibbles is going to keep an eye on me today, and we're going to talk about Black Dahlia Murder's new album, Verminous. Unless you're living under a rock, you know that Black Dahlia Murder has just come out with a new album. This came out 2 days ago. I, of course, did my due diligence. I've listened to the album 4 times through now. So we're going to do a little listen, a little review. Let's go. First off, let's get right into the cover art of the album. What we've got here is kind of a temple of rot, a place of torture and pain where the souls don't sleep. Scattered remains throughout, vermin, insects, sort of a river of vile and infectious fluids everywhere. Of course, they went with the color green throughout. Each album Black Dahlia puts out, the cover art always seems to focus on one color. Getting right into track 1, we've got Verminous, the title track off the album, one of the singles, which I did not listen to. I purposely did not listen to Verminous or Child of Night, the singles, in order to just kind of take the whole album in as one. Always Black Dahlia, you know, they really don't ever start an album off wrong. I mean, they always give you a nice kick in the ass right from the get-go. Jumping right into track number 2, Godlessly. This is one of the faster, thrashier songs of the album. Definitely one of my favorites. Let's give it a listen. Confidence in saying that Trevor has never sounded any better. He really kills it throughout this entire album. Track number 3, Removal of the Oaken Stake. You know, this is a pretty good song. It definitely had me bobbing my head up and down. However, it didn't really do much more for me than remind me that I was listening to Black Dahlia Murder. Track number 4, we're getting into the second single off of the album Verminous, Child of Night. This is probably the highlight of the album for me. Probably mostly because this track really shows you that if Black Dahlia really wanted to just go more towards the brutal death metal, they really show you that they can do that. And I would love to see them actually go that direction myself.
Torments of yellowish sweat, death movement in its soul. My feeling of it, swamped on baby, nature's darkness. I'm in a bleeding, just will self-benefit. Footsteps of being ripped in the spectrum of the flesh.
I could just listen to that for an hour. Just that 20-second clip. Alright, track number 5, Sunless Empire. This is a sort of a dystopian epic, if you will. That's at least kind of what it makes me think of, Mad Max or the Book of Eli, that sort of thing. And Trevor really kind of comes across as though he's telling a story on this song in particular. Number 6, The Leather Apron Scorn. This is where Max, the bass player, can actually come front and center as far as a little bit of solo work and just kind of a driving force to the song as a whole. Let's give it a go. It's track number 7, How Very Dead. This is one of those songs I'd just say, it's okay. But the highlight to the song is really in the guitar solo that kicks in at right about that 2:25 mark. So let's give that a listen. Track number 8, this is The Wereworm's Feast. This is where Black Dahlia does what they do so well. This is melodic death metal. This does make me think of bands like At the Gates, Night Rage, and if I'm being completely honest, this actually reminds me a little bit of a metalcore band that I used to listen to a little bit back in the day called Mendeed. Let me know in the comments if you are familiar with them at all. So track number 9 here, we've just got an interlude, A Womb in Dark Chrysalis. We're back in the dungeon, we've got the dripping water, we've got the rats, but we got some nice acoustic music going along as well. So Dawn of Rats, obviously the closer to the album, definitely does give you a sense that the album is coming to an end here. It's got a little bit of a blackened death feel to it, even I'd say a little bit doomy. And it does do a good job of kind of wrapping this album up. Overall, pretty good album. I'm going to say 3.5 heavies out of 5. I'm going to listen to this maybe a couple more times through, but I feel like it's probably not going to stay in the rotation for very long. Hey, there's a lot of music out there, and I got to get to all of it. So, until next time, guys, keep it heavy. Let me know in the comments if you agree, disagree, or what other bands I need to check out, what other releases I need to check out. Thanks.